Everyone hopes to leave a legacy. Dennis Bolling leaves not one, but two. The first is a flourishing 35,000-member cooperative that he led back from the brink after a Ponzi scheme brought it to its knees. The second is thousands of directors who are better prepared to lead their co-ops, thanks to an array of education programs he developed and promoted. Growing up on his parents' farm near Junction City in central Kentucky, Dennis learned the livestock business from the feed trough on up. The 5 Bolling kids, Dennis, Joanne, Rebecca, Jerry, and Scott, were all active in 4-H. At Boyle County High School, Dennis practiced his leadership skills in student council and the Beta Club, skills that were to provide the foundation of a distinguished career. After graduation, Dennis headed to Western Kentucky University at Bowling Green, where he majored in biology and chemistry. It was at the Wesley Foundation on campus where he met Marion. They married, and son Jamie and daughter Sarah arrived in due course. In college, Dennis aspired to teach biology, but after graduation, it was Marion who was offered a teaching position. After landing a job with the local Ralston Purina dealership, Dennis did a stint in the Kentucky Army National Guard. Back at Purina, it was his role as manager of dealer financial services that led him to the Louisville Bank for Cooperatives. One of his accounts was Producers Livestock Association, which hired him as president and CEO in 1989. The 1990s was a time of drastic consolidation for livestock packers and processors. Dennis recognized that for his co-op to have any clout with large processors, it needed to grow. After mergers with 4 other cooperatives, United Producers, Inc. was born. Then, in 2001, disaster struck. The victim of the largest cattle fraud in U.S. history, UPI was forced to declare bankruptcy. To start with a clean slate, the co-op closed its doors for a week. As Dennis recalls, if you want to know if your co-op is relevant, close it down for a week and see if your members come back. Ours did. It took nearly 8 years to resolve the financial and legal issues. Through it all, Dennis worked diligently with his board, lenders, and customers to right the ship. Under his steady leadership, the cooperative has flourished. Today, UPI markets 3 million head of livestock for members in 7 states. With UPI stabilized, Dennis could turn his attention to another of his passions, director education and development. He considers directors the linchpins of their co-op's success. But he recognizes they need coaching to master the complex issues facing them. Training is something the CEO has to believe in and champion, he says. You get the board you train. At UPI, Dennis developed a board certification program, provided advanced governance training, and encouraged directors to attend outside programs. For employees, he created UPI University, which includes orientation, sales, and management training courses. Dennis took his co-op education crusade beyond UPI, starting with the National Council of Farmer Cooperatives' floundering director education program, which even the CEO called moribund. Under his leadership, NCFC launched its Directors Education Conference, a dynamic forum where farmer board members discuss pressing strategic concerns. Dennis also was instrumental in bringing together cooperatives from all sectors to form the Mid-America Cooperative Council, whose education programs reach more than 800 participants a year. At Ohio State University, Dennis has been an advocate and advisor for the College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences, ensuring students were up to speed about co-ops and career opportunities they offer. He chaired the Ohio LEAD program and was involved in the creation of OSU's Center for Cooperatives. In recognition of his contributions to cooperative education, the Association of Cooperative Educators awarded him the Reginald J. Cressman Award. At the end of 2015, Dennis retired from UPI, but he's more excited about co-op education than ever. He's now coordinating the co-op's in-house training and development, creating curriculum that reflects UPI's culture. You can't outsource your co-op's values, he says. But retirement isn't all work. 4 grandkids, trips to the beach, and occasional round of golf keep him out of trouble. For many, resurrecting a cooperative would be the legacy of a lifetime, but not for Dennis. Through his love of teaching and his belief in the cooperative model of business, he leaves another. Dennis has inspired, encouraged, and challenged directors to serve their co-ops to the best of their abilities, ensuring their sustainability for the next generation of member owners. Tonight, we honor the legacies of this formidable leader and ardent educator, Dennis Bolling, with induction into the Cooperative Hall of Fame.